Good morning, Purple Aki. Well, actually, good evening. It's just good evening, good morning, because I've just woken up thinking it was evening or morning. Yeah, I thought it was morning, but it's not because it's evening. Yeah, fucking stoners waking up all time of day. Wow, are you just fired, you dirty bugger? I bet you have just fired, Captain, haven't you? What's happening, Purple Aki? You doing good? Well, let's see if I can change that. Camera, do that. That's better. How's the puppy dogs? Is you on the roast chicken this morning? Yo, Miss Magpie. Good morning. How are you? Oh, bugger, now it's not even good morning yet. It's still nighttime. Fucking heck. You know what? I fell asleep this afternoon. I fell asleep this afternoon. And so I'm waking up now. Yeah. Been awake about half an hour. Enough time to go for a pee pee. And check some messages. I'm checking some messages. I see Barebones sent me a message like 4 hours ago. They go live. So live I am. Live we are. Gathering here we do. And there's Earth Angel Lucy. How are you? I think Barebones is asleep. Yeah. Because I've been to his channel. I've said ding along, long, long, ding along, or something that sounds similar. And I promise you there was no schlongs involved. But yeah, there was no answer. I mean, like, ouch. Absolutely no answer. So yeah, I think Barebones is asleep. And to confirm, secondly, why I think he's asleep, his game's not moving. His game's not moving. And also, there's been no comments in his friggin' in his chat either. And I've been over at Joe Publix this afternoon, and then I went over to Audit Addicts, and yeah, I just seen that Audit Addicts is live. But I got a message from Barebones to go live. So, Barebones, we're live. Arr. What's happening, Earth Angel Lucy? You want to come up and join us up on panel? I'll send the link. Now send. Nip over to YouTube. You think he definitely asleep? Oh, okay, Mr. Magpie. Thanking you very much. Leaving a link for the bare bones. I, I don't know. I am awake, and I don't know why I answered messages. I was absolutely like sound sleeping. I've made myself a bit of a cave. Yeah, because it's been like a bit fresh. I've caved up, made myself a cave. Look, see, you see that? Got my blankets wrapped around. This is how he stays warm. Oh, that's quite nice, that bright light. Well, Lucy, I think I fell asleep like earlier. Must have been like 4 o'clock or something like that. Mucus. So I think I've definitely fell asleep. Before 5, anyways. Yeah. Oh, you get it sorted, you're afraid to, Lucy. Can't have hungry cats around the place. Blooming heck. Hungry cats, they'd be climbing all over the gaff looking for their own grub and trying to catch birds and mice and rats and everything. I wouldn't be at all surprised if they tried eating us, them cats. I mean, them savages. They get hungry enough. Good morning, a beautiful day. Good morning. Good afternoon. I hope he's good. Hope you're good. Hookstagram. Yo, bro. Hope it's not too hot for you, bud. Hookstagram is in summer in Australia. You got 8:30 a.m. Whoa. Happy summer. I've got 22:53. Yep. So that's 10 to 11. 5 to 11. Yeah, we'll go for 5 to 11. Fallen angel. Yes, free the midnight foot soldiers. Let the army be free. 35 Celsius. Woo! Holy shit. 35 for a month, but it's freshened down to 22. Wow. Whoa. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, Public UK. Need to start a shopping channel on TikTok selling torches to take the heat off EA and the bus. You love the hot. Me too. Me too. Hookstagram. Wow, Hookstagram. Me too. The heat here in Spain is natural medicine for me. Yeah. Being all fucking bunged up and mucusy and by living in England and Ireland, all that cold. No. No. Live in the sunshine. Yep. And happy days. Papa Hambo 420. Good afternoon, good sir. I know Instagram, yeah. This is it. I mean, wearing clothes, right? It's like, look at me, bro. Yeah? Wearing a freaking hoodie. You know? It's horrible. I hates it. I prefer nudity. Absolute nakedness. Yeah? At one with God and Mother Earth. Never mind all these designer freaking fabrics. They're not natural. Yeah? And they're not important. If I was supposed to wear clothes, I'd be born with them. Yep, that's what I believe. Captain, I want to roll a doobie, and you just keep licking me. You know, hello, Daniel Barry. Mm. You like my cave, do you, Captain? Do you like my designer cave, do you? Do you love my designer home? Does you love the designer home? You comfy? Yeah. You happy? Yeah. He's a happy bird. He's a happy bird. I get let go. Oh. Well, you won't let me roll a joint, though, will you? I can give you kisses. I can give you kisses. You want kisses? I give you kisses. See how tonguey he is, yeah? If, like, that is... Like, look, can't move without him licking me. He got his dinner. He got his water. So it's not like he's hungry or thirsty, yeah? You know, he's not clipped on. He's got his freedom. Now look, see, he's doing all that snuggling in. Excuse us. Extraordinary crypto. Hello, extraordinary crypto. Babette! Yo! What's happening, darling? Oh, that's better. You know, those really thick mucuses sometimes just needs to be like coughed up and spat out. Oh, kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat. So out, kitty cat. We glad you's here, Babette. Glad you's here, my dear. I'm grateful you's here. Appreciative that you're here. Yeah. Oh, Captain, don't look at me like that. Those kips, those lips. Look at those lips, Captain Jack. Wow. Oh, Captain, look at those cute little eyes. Look at that bun-type nose. Oh, Captain Jack. Don't fucking kiss me. You kiss me, I'll bite your fucking tongue. Don't me bite your tongue? I bite it clean off. I'm joking. I wouldn't bite your tongue. I couldn't. I wouldn't want it in my mouth to begin with. No. When I was looking up at you like that. Hey, look at that. She's an only cat, not used to barking dogs and noisy home. She needs to recover from spray surgery and is being picky poly with foods. Nothing can happen to this baby. Babette, I'm not sure when the operation happened, but I'm pretty sure after a day or two, she'll bounce back. You know, she'll be sound. I got Bruno the poo on the wall. It was a poo wall I've been creating in living room. Modern art. That sounds brilliant, Joe. That sounds brilliant. Yeah, don't forget to varnish it. Yeah. All weather paint. Yep. That will stop the damp from getting in and creating mold. And then you have all that flaky, like bubbles. You know, you don't want those flaky bubbles. Mm. Oh, fallen angels getting ready to ride. You go riding, riding, riding. Don't forget to put on your seatbelt. Well then, Babette. She got to wait for the fucking drugs to wear off. She got to snap back to reality, haven't she? She got to get her bearings back. You know. Oh, Captain, what was that? Ugh, ugh. Did I just touch something I shouldn't have? Ugh. Bloody, how did you put that there? Ugh. Don't do that again. I'm tickling the boy's belly. Reaching down because my hand's trying to roll a doobie. And I got a doogie. Wow, Seagull Rock's cool. Much time, bro. Welcome in. I'm becoming the werewolf. I am the werewolf. I got the claws. Yeah, I have a claw and another claw and another claw. Ah! Bone broth. Oh yeah. Just half a pint of mucus, nothing to be worried about, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing to worry about. Just half a pint of mucus coming up. Wow. I tell you what, I'm glad I've got this mucus coming up here in Spain because, by God, it would be killing me if I was in England or Ireland. Hmm. Don't be listening if you don't like coughing and spitting. Yeah, because I will be coughing and spitting. Yep. And I want to roll a freaking joint. Why have I not rolled one yet? Blimmin' heck. Yeah, go for some bone soup. Nice. Here, I hope that's not a bare bone soup that you're preparing. But I bet that better not be a bare bone soup that you're doing. Oh, Miss Magpie. Oh, Mr. M's been coughing and spitting for a week. Oh, oh, coughing, spitting is my search terms on adult sites when NHS website not working. Oof. Seagull Rock's folks been busy watching The Fly with Jeff Goldberg, who actually became a fly. There's no special effects. He was a pure maggot, and as all maggots turn into flies, Jeff Goldblum did exactly the same. Turned into a bloody fly. I hope he wasn't a blue bottle fly, one of them shit-eating flies. They're just disgusting. Yeah. I mean, they're not as annoying as fruit flies. Fruit flies are bloody annoying. Yeah. Have onions, garlic, bouillon cubes. Want to add taters and peas and corn. Yeah. You don't know what kind it bare bones makes. Well, I hope it's not a bare bones. We can't be eating bare bones. Can us, Miss Magpie? I mean, imagine if bare bones just disappeared now, and he's in like Babette's soup pot. I mean, like lucky Babette. Safe travels, bare bones. You will be missed. Yes, you will be missed. Oh, Miss Magpie's not eating bare bones. You had your tatties, yeah? Don't have a naked bone soup. No. Add some proper veg in with that naked bone soup. And if bare bones turns up, kick him out. Send him back. It's not ready yet, Mrs. Magpie. They need stewing. Yeah? They need stewing for like hours. Oh my lord. It's the Robert Lee. Oh, oh. Hello, Robert Lee. Yes, seagull rock squawk. Females fart way more often than men. Yeah, yeah. And their farts stink more than men's as well. Yeah. It's a Google fucking well known fact. I learned this a couple of weeks back, and I think I even posted it. Uh, I'm not cooking nothing, bro. I'm trying to roll a joint. Babette's cooking bare bone soup. I think it was about a liter and a half of farts that the average person does a day, isn't it? Yeah, like a liter and a half of farts a day the average person does a day. What are you cooking, Robert Lee? Lying piece of shit. Miss Magpie, ask Google. Google will tell you. Seagull rock squawk's not lying. Yes, Robert Lee. Many times I've held me lighter to me arse. Oh, Babette's tired. Yeah, boys. How to get the girls pissed off? Tell them they fart more than us fellas. Yep. And I swear down now, you're gonna change the world. If we went into politics, right, and we went up to the fucking House of Parliament and said, "Yo, you ladies, you farting a lot more than us fellas. We need to put extra tax on you." Yeah, like we have done for the farmers and the cows. Yeah, there would be out and out war. I bet you war. Ooh, ooh. Robert Lee's been eating salads and cobs and chicken. Chicken tikka, ladies and gentlemen. Chicken tikka. Two pots of bone soup. One for the puppy dogs and cats, and one for the babbit. Oh, bone soup, Capitan Bone Soup. Without the bare bones is a bare bone friendly soup. There are no bare bones harmed in the making of the soup. Excellent. Joe Public's about to go and air fry some dog food. A cue of Mike Tyson's strain is an okay smoke. Wow, I might have to find a spitting jar in a minute. So, Robert Lee, that Mike Tyson smoke is okay, but what? It's not like the best, or what? Oh, poor Babette. Been on Animal Watch. Oh, wow. Better out than in. That's what I knows. Oh. Right. If my other torch is over there, why the fig didn't I bring it? I sure could be using it. Ugh. Yeah, you dogs are trying to sleep and I'm awake. Ha ha ha. Yeah, and normally the other way around. Ha ha ha. Excuse me while I light a spliff. Oh, Mr. E's in the house. Oh, I feel terrible. Oh, Mr. E. Oh, Mr. E. I gotta tell you now. I was about to watch your premiere a couple of days ago. I fucking hit the notification, notify me, and then things just got busy. And until seeing you here today, I've almost forgotten all about it. Yeah. So if we can have Mr. E's premiere from the other day shared, that'd be well smart. I missed a good one. What with Mr. E, was it? Then yeah, I'm never disappointed. Like watching Mr. E's. Yeah, I always entertained. A big tunnel. Woo-hoo. Sounds like an adventure that we're gonna have to catch up on then. Your red line wasn't caught up. My city maniacs always had to tell me to push red line forward, not on time. He would say to me, "I'm so thankful." Oh, you mean you've been a little bit behind in the chat, or a little bit behind on the live, Babbitt. Right. Yeah. Babbitt, I've been saying it to Mr. E from day one, my dear. Yeah, I always asked him if he interested in ghost hunting when he goes out. Like you see, and like I see, some of them buildings are definitely, yeah, definitely um, spooky. Definitely paranormal activities going on in some of them places. Who's on lasagna? Right. Who's on lasagna? That's it. That was funny a couple of months ago when we all had freaking lasagna on it. Who's cooking lasagna? No, that's dog food. Oh, I think I do lasagna now because not left time to marinate dog food. Yeah. Well, forget about the lasagna then, and we just move straight on to the dog food. Yeah. Oh yeah, horse lasagna. Yes, please. I definitely eat horse. Oh yeah, yeah. Come around for a barbecue and eat the horse. That'd be well smart. I let Robert Lee be well up for eating a bit of horse as well, wouldn't you, Robert? Babbitt, are you caught up? Am I caught up to speed? I'll phone Speed and ask him a minute. Yo, Speed, has Babbitt caught up with you yet? Hey. Electromagnetic fields. Yes, that's what we need. Yep, definitely. On our mobile phones, they should be like a ringtone or an alarm or a sensor. It goes off when these spirits are coming near. Hey, don't sound right. What are you on about? It don't sound right. I'd much rather be eating a freaking horse than eating a fucking silly old cow. Do you get me? Hmm? I don't you think that's a bit weird? Yeah, eating an old cow. I'd love to be eating horses. Amazing Kelly. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. There's a YouTube couple that uses the machines, Mr. E. Yeah, Mr. E. We want you to become a ghost hunter. Stop your fucking orbexing around, yeah? And go chasing ghosts, will ya? Give me my goat, lamb, chicken, beef. I'm happy. What, no turkey? Huh? No duck? Hmm? No pheasant? No venison? Oh dear. No goose? Come on, Robert Lee, get some goose in ya. Cow bones. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, ducks are on the endangered species. We're not allowed to eat ducks as of now. Well, it was put into law a year ago, but it's being enforced this year. If anybody around the world is caught consuming or even ordering ducks, he's on a life sentence yourselves. Yep, no more duck hunts. Nope. Ducks are on a protected species list for the next 98 years. Yep. In a minute, Miss Magpie, you can take your fucking no eating ducks and no eating hooves off to freaking Pluto. Hmm? I know you likes it cold. Hmm? Or snowy at least. Robert Lee, that's not the Chinese that's doing that. No, no, it's not. Nope. That's the royal family that's been doing that, eating all the ducks and all the geese off the British lakes and ponds. Yeah. They want you to think that it's the Chinese, so then you go to war with them. Yeah, but it's actually the royals. They've been doing it. Yeah, and that Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, that Ozzy Osbourne takes fucking 4 ducks every day. Yeah, he only spits the heads out though. Yeah. There's no freaking feather cushions coming coming from his duck consumption. Mm. Oh, it's questionnaire time. That's right, fucking Canadian geese and their antisocial behaviour. To the guillotine! Take 'em straight to the guillotine. Off with their heads. Ozzy eats the hamsters, pigeons, goldfish, frogs, sirens, the lot. Yep. He beheads the lot of them and spits them out. Yep. Hey up, Doc. That's them northern gets up there, isn't it? Them like hey up, Doc. Hey up, Ducky. Huh. So we've got chicken legs, chicken legs, and then there's like duckies and ducky poos. Hey up, McDuck. Thriller James. Hello, hello, hello. King Charles III. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and hello. I do apologize about the title, ladies and gentlemen. The title was issued by Barebones. The Barebones told me to go live, and he told me what what title to have, and he's not even pecking air. He's sound asleep, the fecker. Or maybe he's gone to the gym, or maybe he's gone walking or cycling. Could be at the beach. Well, Robert Lee, the Midnight Foot Soldier's been in jail for a few months now. Yeah, ever since the Ali Khan came about. Yeah, that Midnight Foot Soldier's been in jail. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So that's been like 7 months or something. 7, 8 months. Much love, Mr. E. Thanks for joining, brother. Much love to you and yours. He on daddy duties. Bless him. Hi. Well, this cave is working very well tonight. I'm happy. Where's a man, homeless and proud? Well, King Charles III, as far as I'm aware, yeah, many months ago he moved into an apartment. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep, he moved into an apartment, and as far as I'm aware, came off of YouTube. I haven't got a clue. He came in there for a while, made a bit of a fool of himself, and then disowned everybody from here. Went about it himself and changed his title, everything. Oh, oh yeah, and he ripped off, you know, yeah. Well, I'm not sure how people rip each other off on this YouTube and stuff. Why is it homeless and proud? And then he went off to. I can't remember how he changed his title. I knew there was something up with him. Yep. And I pulled him out on it. I pulled him out, pulled him out, pulled him out. And I was even told, Steve, you're being too raw. You're being not nice. And I was like, fuck that. He's a fucking cheat. Yeah, I can see straight through the fucker. And unfortunately, I seen straight through the fucker. Well, remember, ladies and gentlemen, to watch out for him because he will be back in the circles. Yeah. Remember, he said he was homeless a couple of years ago. And this was his second time around being homeless. So it'll happen again. Exactly. Was he ever homeless? Was he ever? Well, mm, do you know AJ Smith gave up his place so he could move in with OG Miss Emma? Hmm? What if, yeah, Loud and Proud gave up his place to move in with the woman that he claimed was the drunk? Hmm? What if? What if that was the truth? Hmm? He moved in with the drunken woman and she kicked him out. Hmm? Drunken relationships. Hmm? We may never know. But that was another one, saying that they're going to give up everything where they are to come out and join me. Well, I'm fucking glad he didn't. Because I would have had to have kicked his fucking arse, wouldn't I, Mr. Magpie? I would have had to turn him upside down and empty his pockets, wouldn't I, Miss Magpie? He did a good haircut with Aki's ex muff clippers. Yeah, yep. King Charles, exactly that, brother. Exactly that. Do you know King Charles? But it wasn't the fact that you're offering flight tickets, and then he was running to the council office. What pissed me off the most, yeah, was listening to him, and he never give you one mention, not one, yeah. He never gave anybody a mention that was helping him, yeah, not one. And that for me, that upset me, yeah, that upset me, yeah, because in his chat, what he was doing here, people were oblivious, yeah. The people that was helping him from this chat were trying to reach out and help him from this chat. He was oblivious to it. He was not sharing that with the people in his chat. Yeah, he was keeping that like it was private. Hmm? And these were the little things that gave me the ideas that fella no good. Hmm? People like himself. Yeah, them's like got no direction. King Charles, him got no direction. Hmm? Him's lost. Him depend on everybody. Yeah, everybody else's ideas. Yeah, it is nothing original about that individual. Hmm? He's a copycat. Everything in his life, copycat. Want to do everything that everybody else is doing. Oh, Bruno's gone into hiding. Uh-oh, there's a storm coming. Hello, hello. Right, put some torch on you. Now I can see your belly. Yep. Not getting caught touching that friggin' pecker again, you dirty bugger. That was disgusting earlier, Captain. Rolling your belly up to me is asking for a belly rub. How you been, King Charles? How was your New Year's celebration and the Christmas? Did you have a good one? On January the 6th, big celebrations all throughout Spain. Day of the Three Kings. Mm. Wow, an hour in. The last song of Wednesday. The cockerels are starting to sing in for Thursday. I think the moon must be in like mid sky. If the moon's directly above, then that'll explain why the cockerels are going cock-a-doodle-doodle-doodle. Like it's not even midnight yet, so why the fuck are the cockerels singing? Like the sun don't come up for another friggin' 7 hours. A beautiful song though, isn't it? 'Twas full moon a couple of days ago, wasn't it? 2 days ago, I think it was full moon. Yeah, wolf moon. I'm well chuffed with my man cave. Couple of blankets dangling around my bed. I'm treating it a bit like a four poster. Flying out for next month. I should start a Wookiee rescue center for sure. Yep, for sure, for sure. Mm. Wookiees would be well smart. The Wookiee army. Hey, Captain, get the Wookiee army. Well, Babette, I think Chef's okay. I seen him briefly this morning, I think. Yeah, he was in chat earlier, and he say he's back from hospital. He's had what do you call it, X-ray, and they says he's got a couple of fractures and a couple of bruised ribs. Yeah. I don't know if these cockroaches are on crack. I'd imagine them's on some sort of trippy mushroom or something. We got the first guest of the evening.
Hey, Steve.
Hello, Blackwood.
You're late today. What is it about midnight there almost, isn't it?
Alright. Yep, we are the midnight foot soldiers, getting ready for war.
It's funny you use that phrase. I feel the
Which
same way.
one?
Ready for war. I feel like I'm ready for war lately.
Yeah. I'm not surprised you going at it with the Americans. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That would feel like war.
Oh, I'm also management here, right?
Yeah.
I've been here 8 years, and I kept saying, I think I told you that when I first came here, I went and there's people in the office, and I signed a lease, right? And she leans over the desk and looks at me and threatens me. I said, this isn't going to go well. So I think they're trying to get me out for repairs, but they're coming tomorrow to start the repairs. And the Americans,
Oh.
go screw the Americans. I'm done. Hi, Mrs. Magpie. You wouldn't believe what's been going on. Holy God, why didn't I see it coming? Well, I don't know. I'm going back to my old opinion about the majority. The only difference is Americans are the ones I raced with, right? In the
Mhm.
90s. They were like my brothers, from New Haven, Connecticut, New Jersey, New York, all these places.
Mhm.
They are out of their minds, Steve. They're, oh.
Yeah.
So anyway, I could only imagine the arbitrator didn't go in favor of the landlords because they're kind of coming to do the repairs tomorrow. They were
Wow.
trying to get me out. They were trying to get me evicted. But anyway, whatever. So, story of my life.
What sort of repairs are they booked in to do?
Oh, you wouldn't believe what they. There was a kitchen sink, right? The faucet, and there was nothing wrong with it. A fair amount of pressure, everything was fine, but it started to drip. So and I'm grandfathered in. If I moved out today and moved back in next week, my rent doubles. But
Oh.
anyway, they brought in a quote plumber, right? So I got out of the way, and the property manager who's left was with him, and he used some sort of a gun. I've done home repairs, construction, everything. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He If you get a countertop at a 45 degree, it's got like a butterfly clamp. He loosened all the countertops loose, and it was still dripping. And he put in a new tap, and they leave, and I go to walk out, and I kick my foot on the old tap. So I phoned her up and I said, "Get your ass up here and get this crap out of here." Because I've worked
Mm.
with plumbers, I've worked with stonemasons, plumbers, right? It's
Mm.
just it's just been a nightmare. Then they says the shower head's leaking. No, it's not. It's coming through the ceiling in the bathroom. That's what they're coming to do.
Mm.
You wouldn't, but I could go on and on and on and on of what this place has been like. And they fired one quit. This is about the eighth or seventh property manager. in 8 years, you know. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I feel like everything's run its course. You know that feeling? Like it's just like, oh God, I don't know.
Hmm. And what's the story? Are you safe there tomorrow when they come, or are they likely to move you out, or what's the
Oh
story?
no, that's what you'd like it where they turn around. They say they got to give you another apartment till they're finished. They don't want to do
Mhm.
that. Like I say, it would go up to 1,400. Is it 14? Almost 1,600 plus utilities for this one
Mm.
bedroom. That's what they want for these places. But anyway, it's no surprise, you know. Some big wheel came in and took pictures. I thought, here goes the arbitrator, right? But they can't get you out in the wintertime. The Ontario government
Yeah.
closed that loophole. You know, you got to prove repairs. And anyway, we'll see how it goes. You know, I got no place to
Mm.
go. So, you know, what are you going to do? Anyway, it's,
Demand a hotel room. Yeah, demand a hotel room or a prison cell.
yeah, prison cells more like it. That's what this place.
Mhm.
Anyway, I got my cigarettes, and guess what? They're fresh. How
Oh,
about
no
that?
way.
How about that for a kick in the ass? You get nice
Well,
fresh cigarettes.
I'm going to take one.
Well, you're not supposed to smoke in here. They did that a couple of years ago. No more smoking, no more. You can't grow weed, you can't smoke weed, you can't vape, you can't. I thought next is going to be don't breathe, right? You know, whatever. Is what it is, Steve. It's. And the Americans, you wouldn't believe the shit I've been through with them.
Ouch.
Yeah, maybe you would. Depends on your experience with Americans. You know, but
Well,
anyway,
I've had an ex-girlfriend that was an American.
oh God help you.
Or sorry, I should say I've dated an American. Yeah. Yeah, she was a nymphomaniac.
Well, that I wouldn't mind that. That would be okay. But it's
Yeah, it was okay.
yeah.
I
You
was
would
at that age when no things mattered. You get me, yeah?
yeah, but you wouldn't. You know, I don't want to get too far into it. But I listened for the last time last night. I didn't chat. I didn't comment. And at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and this woman had. I hate to say it, but it's true. It's like a black South American Baptist minister going on. You know what I mean? Like, I thought you've lost your mind, right? I'm so done. Do you know what I'm saying? Have you ever heard them preach?
Yeah,
And
on
I
Whoopi
thought,
Goldberg.
yeah, well, this is about what it was like, and I thought you've lost your mind. Why did I bother with it? You know what I mean? Like it was. Oh my God.
Mm.
Oh God, I tell you. Then there's one.
Yeah, Miss Magpie is correcting you. She says it's the American politicians that cause the problems, not the people.
Well, there's a friend I had, for instance, and it finished today. I almost told him, he made me a managing mod, and almost said, you
Oh,
know, I'm through with you Trumpsters. Take the wrench, take everything. I'm unsubbed. He's a fucking fanatic about this Trump shit. The point is, Steve, uh, the province of Ontario, where I live, right?
mm-hmm.
This whole shit thing where Trump supposedly put Trudeau resigned. But he's only done that. He's done 9 years. Like he's done. You know what I mean? The future of the party's got to move on. But it's like
Mm-hmm.
we're going to be the 51st state, and he was serious. The politicians here, particularly the Premier of Ontario, is dealing with it like it's real.
Mm-hmm.
There's 27 North states in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
13 were number one trading for them. We're number two for the other 14. 450 to $500 billion of trade back and forth. It's ridiculous. If I was going to put, hey, I don't get this thing where it's going to remove comments anymore. So I guess I'm clear. I should not leave anymore. I was going to put into the Premier's chat. Well, you have to comment. You can't chat. I was going to say, fuck Trump.
Mm.
Just fuck him.
Mm.
See, we live with it, Steve. We live with it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said,
I tell you what, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, right? You think that you're living there in Canada and the Americans have got it rough with the American government. But I tell you what, you try living in a fucking foreign part of the world, yeah, where America shouldn't have any fucking control or influence. But yeah, everybody is controlled and manipulated by the American gestures. You know,
yeah.
it's like, fucking hell, man. You know, like, you fellas are complaining. Like, hang on a minute. If we all started complaining about the American control and influences, it'd be fucking fuck off America. Simple as. Huh?
But it's in your face. You can't get away from it. Like the
Yeah.
premier about, he says the Americans talk about vehicles, cars being built here, because he knows he's looked into it. He says, "Do you realize 50% of the parts are made in America?" Like it's almost like they live in their own little world. You know what I mean? It's
Uh,
and Israel, they called a ceasefire. They're all saying this is because of Trump. Today
mm.
they announced it. The war is more or less over. But it's been going on for 2,000 years. Who are you kidding? But
Yeah, exactly. You kidding? Yeah, that war never end.
no,
Seriously, not.
but I just, and then my son-in-law brought the stuff and something, and he got the paper. They're coming in tomorrow, and I thought it can't get any worse. You know what I mean? Like leave me alone. You know. But anyway, I
Nope,
don't
they're
know.
coming directly for you.
Oh, it's oh God, I don't know. I knew this was coming from that first time I signed that lease when that woman
And you
told
got
me,
the rocket launcher ready. You got the landmine set.
"Oh Jesus, I'm ready to." It was
Two
funny.
trip wires.
There was one property manager, like the head office in Calgary, Alberta, and she came from there. She went to law school and married this guy. So I said to her one time, I said, "The Americans," you know what she said to me on the phone? "Fuck the Americans." And I went right on. No, but anyway, it's
Mm.
God, my plate is so full, it's spilling over. It was coming for a long time, but oh well. Never rains
Mm.
and pours, Steve.
So they says. So they says.
Never rains and pours. But anyway, it's. I almost told that guy in his chat to go fuck himself. I really did. Uh, Pardon my language, but it's sometimes the words aren't there. You know what I mean? The words just I don't know. I don't know.
Mm.
At least you don't
Because
have that.
Joe Public,
At
because Joe Public UK is quite new to the chat, we'll allow him for using those combinations of words.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Have you ever sat there and looked at things and said, "What have I done in the last number of years? What was I thinking?" You ever come to that realization? What the hell was I doing?
Not for a long time. Not since I left England or Ireland have I thought like that. To be honest with you, Black Watch. Not for not for a long time. Since I've been in Spain, I've been very content with being here.
I
Yep,
guess. I don't know. I just,
I do.
you know what all this is reminiscent of is the 60s. I was a teenager, you know what I mean? By the time the 60s finished, and when I grew up, I was 21 to be an adult. And
Mm-hmm.
somebody says, well, yeah, but we had it now. This is so reminiscent of the 60s. Anti-establishment, you know what I mean? Flower power, drugs, the whole, and but it made sense then. This doesn't make sense
Mm-hmm.
at all.
Yeah. No, it doesn't make sense now. With all the awareness that are out there about drugs and the abuse, now the world's just gone weird. We're like the whole fucking thing has gone really fucking weird,
Oh,
and it's gone so fucking weird. It is beyond fucking weird. Swear
I got,
down now.
I got to tell you, Mrs. Magpie, I put drops in my eyes. I can hardly see the chat. My eyes are watering like. But anyway, it's oh God,
Isn't there a song? Babette says, "Black Watch. Isn't there a song called Singing in the Rain?"
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. That was that dancer with the dark hair. It wasn't Fred Astaire, the other dancer. Did that movie, Singing in the
Mary
Rain.
Poppins. Mary Poppins.
No, it was not Fred Astaire. There's another American dancer with black hair. He's long gone, but he did that.
John Travolta. John Travolta.
No. It's Fred Astaire times. It
Michael
was
Jackson.
a dancer.
Michael Jackson.
No,
Charlie
no,
Chaplin.
long before that. But that he did Singing in the Rain.
Abraham Lincoln.
No, no, no. But anyway, it. Jesus Christ, I don't know. Maybe,
Jesus Christ is a rock and roll star.
yeah. No, it's Fred Astaire, and there's this other dancer that had black hair that tap dancing. You know, Fred, Fred Astaire and the other guy. There's Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers danced with him, but there's this other guy that did dancing in the rain. But anyway, God, I tell you, I shouldn't have done that rant on your channel. People were watching that. But,
What rant?
oh, it was months ago. It was last April
No.
when I don't, everything went sideways and I just lost it. No doubt they were
Mm-hmm.
watching. No doubt the people in England were watching, and who cares?
Mm.
You know, it was done. But
Live for the day. Live for the day. Experience the moment. Yeah.
uh,
Can't be stressing about the past like that for fuck's sake, man. There's a future to be lived. Yes, stuck in the past over silly things that were said. Just be grateful things weren't done.
uh, uh,
I
but
do.
you might not know the '60s is exactly the way it is now, Steve. The '60s
Oh.
were you ask anybody in England, because I told you about my sister's first boyfriend, real boyfriend, and he was an
Mm-hmm.
industrial artist. He was so talented. He used to take the rear ends out of cars, the differential, and that was his weight. And he went to Europe backpacking,
Mm-hmm.
and I was about I was about 12. And he said to me, "What do you want me to bring back for you from Europe?" So I said, "A switchblade, right? Because you could take."
Yeah.
And anyway, he came back and he said, "Over there, every American, like the army jackets they wore when they backpacked, everyone had a Canadian flag on his shoulder. They did not want to be known as Americans." But you know what he did?
Mm.
I almost kicked him in the nuts. He had a three-quarter length leather jacket on, right? Like a dress jacket. So he comes and I'm waiting for my switchblade. So he hands me the switchblade, but you could clean your fingernails with it. That's how big it was. And I looked at him like, "You got to be kidding." And he says, "Is this what you're looking for?" And it was a 12-inch switchblade in his jacket. He said, "Son of a bitch." He said, "You don't think I was really going to get you one of them, do you?" But anyway, it's very much like the 60s. Maybe I should have kept doing drugs and smoking weed.
I was lucky. You see, like growing up in Ireland, we had a lot of German friends,
Yeah.
and yeah, well, German residents, and I had a couple of German friends, and whenever they went back to Germany, yeah, they could get all that pepper spray and flick knives and butterfly knives, Uzo, yeah, and yeah, stuff, and so that was really cool. Yeah, I had flick knives, butterfly knives, pepper spray
Yeah.
from a young age, and then now I'm an adult. Those things don't interest me. Mm.
Well, I told you just before my daughter was born, a friend of mine came over and watch hockey. Well, it was a surprise baby shower. And this young guy that was a drug dealer that was eventually married his sister started to play mind games with me. And I said, "You're going to let him do this to me, Ray? You're going to sit there and let him do this?" So I told them all to fuck off. I never had a friend since. But the point is, the one that came close, his son went to Germany in communications. That way he got away from serving in Afghanistan and that. He's probably still living in Germany. NATO communications, because Germany is very big on communications for all the allies. I don't know if you
Hmm.
do.
No.
Canada has their communications here. The U.S. has it. Finland has it. They're all communications centers in Germany, and that's what this guy
Oh,
did.
yeah.
That's what his son did. Communication. He came home one summer for a while. He was telling me about Germany and all that. But his father went a different way, and we never really got to be close friends. He had a change in life and moved in with a woman, and that's another story. But all the places I went wrong, Steve.
You didn't go wrong, Black Watch. You are where you are.
I did.
Yeah, there is no right or wrong, bro. No.
It was for me. As much for my
Well,
ex-wife's benefit, we got married far too young. I was I needed sorting. I didn't need to get married. I had to get my life sorted out, but I don't know. I don't know. It's too late now. Too late, baby. Now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died and we just can't find it. Just can't make it. Another song. But anyway, maybe they'll fix up this apartment and that'll be it. I don't know. I was ready for the eviction notice. I guess it didn't go their way. There was a big
or that was
loophole.
in the post. You just didn't get it yet.
Well, there's a big loophole here till 2021 where a property manager company could say, we got to
Mhm.
kick them out because we got to do repairs. They closed it and said, you got to prove they have to be done. You got to prove there's no other way. So I don't know. There was a YouTube podcast I watched on it about Ontario.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And have you got your social worker? Have you got your social worker ready for tomorrow for when those people come around to do some work?
well, this is it. I sleep during the day. I can't sleep.
Mm.
I sleep when I have to. So we'll see how that goes. And the washroom will be out of bounds, right? Because that's what they're doing. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm going to pee off the balcony.
Yeah.
Yeah. But oh, I don't know. Oh, where did I go wrong? Which is a Freddie Mercury song. Too much
Oh,
love will kill you.
too
Just,
much love kill you.
just as sure as none at all. It'll drain the fire within you, make you bleed and scream and crawl. Man, I'm just the pieces of the man I used to be. Too many bitter tears are raining down on me. I'm far away from home. I've been living with this alone for much too long. It seems like no one ever told the truth to me about growing up and what a struggle it would be. I keep looking back to find where I went wrong. Mm. My son-in-law is going to college for a course that'll probably take 4 years, and it's not going to do any good in a job.
Yep. Yeah, there's loads of people doing that. As soon as they go to university, that's it. Their fucking course is out of date. Yep.
I'm telling you, it doesn't make any sense to me.
It does, yeah. These are time wasters, bro. Time wasters.
There's something about medicine or something. I asked him, I said, what are you taking? Something about introducing to medicine. I was going to say to him, you're going to be 50 fucking years old by the time you graduate. Add another 30 to become, like, oh God. I can see people doing something, you have a job or something, you need something as a interest, but he doesn't have a job because he
Oh,
thought
yeah.
the North American Act was still working. He could come to Canada and work. That was gone in 1981.
So he's gone for adult education then. Yeah. Get financed at adult education.
Well, there's something where he's not a citizen, but there's something for 4 years and he becomes one. I don't know how this works anymore, but it doesn't. Oh God, I tell you, it doesn't make any sense. The job I
Yeah.
got, the first full-time job, you have to have a university degree in computer science to get those jobs.
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
I didn't need any degrees for my first job. None. To work on the fishing boats? None. You just had to be mad. Yep.
So much has changed. So much has. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yep.
I don't know. Oh God,
Now, if you don't know, how the fuck am I supposed to know?
I don't know anymore. And all these people about AI. You ought to hear the Americans going on about AI, like the robots are going to come out of the spaceships and use laser guns and zap everybody. Everybody's going, and the computers are going to learn from one another. It makes me laugh. It makes me. It makes. I started in what they call IT September 1969. I saw a hell of a lot of changes, and you're not going to see that,
Mhm.
you know. But it's just, oh God, I don't know anymore. But anyway, it sounds like you got your problems too. I don't know. Oh God.
What problems have I got?
None really. You don't. You solved them. I remember you did 11-hour live, and I remember it. I thought, finally, Steve's past it, right? Finally, you sorted it out. But
Oh yeah.
what happened to Mountain Man? I guess he's in bed.
Mm. Probably about this time of day.
But I don't know.
Yeah. Mm.
You know, I had a chance when I was about 14. My must have been my father's cousin, Ada, came to Canada for the summer. And when she left, she said to me, if you ever want to go to Scotland, my home is your home base. I never got to go.
Mm.
Edinburgh. Uh, that's what I should have done instead of getting married. Uh, but anyway, what are you going to do?
Remember that next time round.
Yeah, if there is a next time. But, God, I don't know. Do you know how apartment buildings, the slabs are created? There's expansion joints. So I phoned the property manager one day and I said, hi, I'm Maria. She says, hi. I said, I got a question. I'm sitting in front of my desk looking at my computer and it's raining on my head. Why is that? The roof has to be replaced. Oh, God. Oh, well. But anyway, tomorrow's going to be a very, very long day. One of my longest one in my life, no doubt. Anyway, I wish there was a brighter note, but God. Anyway, what are you going to do? Babette's in there, is she? Hello, Babette. Hmm. How the hell did I ever get on YouTube? Yeah, well, I was going to say something earlier about this, but I thought I wouldn't let it play out. Well, I guess today is it. I guess they can't get me out, so they're going to do the repairs. Oh, God. And it's cold, baby. It's 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, sorry about the bitch session, but it just doesn't. Oh, good. I'm telling you. Oh, well.
Uh, I think I'm ready to fall asleep again.
Pardon?
I think I'm nearly ready to fall asleep again.
Yeah, I guess you are. Oh, God, I don't know. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go through a pack of cigarettes in about an hour. This rate.
Happy days. Now your
Not,
celebration.
not really, Steve. That's one. If there's one thing I could change in my life, only one, I would never have smoked anything.
Mm, mm, interesting.
No, that's the one thing. If I my vision and smoking.
Mm,
My daughter's trying to
mm,
quit. I said, "Did she take any packs of cigarettes?" No, she's trying to quit. I said, "You better take two." No, and I thought, okay, fine. We'll see how
mm,
long this goes. And anyway, yeah, I guess you are tired. I said you didn't go on panel wherever we were today. You were in there. I didn't.
Oh yeah, with broke fishing. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. I chilled out there for a few hours. It was karaoke, and for me, yep, it seemed like a double date.
yeah,
So yeah, the double daters at it.
yeah.
Mm,
I don't know.
but nice. That Alice can sing, can't she? I was well impressed. Tuning in when she starts when she was singing that fucking hallelujah. Yeah, that was nice to hear that.
Now I heard there was a secret chord David played that pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? And it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major. They never sing a verse in there. You ever notice that?
Mm,
Because they think it's about God. It's about a broken relationship. I know about Leonard Cohen very, very well. And there's one verse that
mm,
goes, now there was a time you let me know what's really going on below. But now you never show it to me, do you? And I remember when I moved in you, the holy dove, she was moving too. And every breath we drew was hallelujah. How's that got to do anything with God?
well, it doesn't, and that's the fucking ironical thing. Yeah, it's like a prayer. Yeah, from Madonna and fucking Hallelujah.
Yeah,
These are nothing to do with the church, but
no.
yet the church claims them because of the one fucking word. Yeah, you know, and it's a fucking joke, really. Like, it's a joke.
Cohen used
Mm,
symbolism to world events throughout all his poems. Hallelujah is simply him and this guy vied for the same woman, much like Brian May and what's his name, the Queen singer. They went after the same woman. Brian lost. Leonard Cohen won, but the relationship fell apart. There's one called "You Want It Darker," and I tried to get this woman to play it, and she found a cover, and she only got to the second verse. She said, "I ain't playing that."
mm,
Goes something like, "If you are the dealer, I'm out of the game. If you are the healer, I'm broken and maimed. If thine is the glory, mine must be the shame. You want it darker? We kill the flame." And the prisoners were lined up and the guards were taking aim. There's a caveat in the story, but the story's still the same. Didn't know I had permission to murder and maim. You want it darker? We kill the flame. It's about Germany in the Second World War.
Mhm.
Vilify, crucify in the human frame. But anyway,
We got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, we got to remember, yeah, a lot of the songs that are in the church, yeah, are of code, of old religions and old ceremonies,
yeah,
languages not practiced anymore, and
yeah,
zero fuck given is in the house.
yeah.
We're gonna have to let the church party know that zero fucks given is checked in. Happy days, happy days. How you doing, fella? How you doing?
But anyway, it's oh God. Tomorrow's not going to go well.
In order for all people to adapt, the church adopted songs to bring all together. Hello, the den. All right, my dear Luna.
Mm,
Mm,
I don't know.
I do.
Well,
The same as for holidays as well. The joining of all cultures and faiths come together for the one faith. We share different holidays,
mm,
and combine them into the holidays of the one faith.
I got into an awful lot of arguments about religion too online. But anyway, one guy said to me, I like Leonard Cohen's poems, but I don't like his lifestyle. You know what Leonard did one time? Janis Joplin was looking for Chris Christopherson to sleep with, but she never saw him. She met Leonard Cohen in the hotel, and he says, I'm Chris Christopherson. And they went to bed together that night. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
naughty, naughty.
Oh, God. And the walls of Jericho are shaking. Oh, God. Did I ever waste 4 years of my life? Present company excluded on YouTube.
Hey, nice compliment.
Mm. But anyway, what are you going to do? Maybe you do have a
Nothing
better
more.
maybe you do have a better life, Steve.
Well, I tell you what, I don't have the stresses that other people have got, you know, and I do enjoy the life that I've got. Yeah, and yeah, I'm not jealous. I don't feel jealousy or
That's a,
envy or spite.
that's another
So
song.
yeah, I do have a good life.
That's another song by Labyrinth. Jealous. I'm jealous
Mhm.
of the rain that falls upon your skin, closer than my hands have been. Oh, I'm jealous of the rain. I'm jealous of the wind that ripples through your clothes, closer than your shadow goes. I'm jealous of the wind. I'm jealous of the nights that I don't spend with you. And on it goes. Mm. And I wish you the best of all this world can give. And I told you when you left me, there was nothing to forgive. I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say, I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. I'm jealous of the night I don't spend with you. I wonder who you lay next to. Oh, I'm jealous of the night. Bullshit fucking music. Oh, God.
Yep. Mhm.
Mm. But anyway, what do I do, Steve?
Get an Xbox.
Can't play any games with my vision.
Oh. Mm, get a VR headset.
Really. Bloody computers. I wish I never saw one in my life.
Mm.
You know, the company I work with, after it was open 1920, it closed 2022. Gone. De Havilland Aircraft Canada exists no more. And I witnessed the bad management decisions that ended it. Bloody computers. But anyway, mm,
The way things are going and computers are, like taking over, aren't they? Bit like the American movies. They like it's been predicted, and that's the way it's going. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to go like that, but fucking all them Star Trekkers, gems, yeah, wanted fucking Star Trek and
yeah,
creating their superheroes.
yeah, the things I've witnessed.
Sure,
The Americans
uh,
killed the fastest fighter jet interceptor in 1957. They had their hands in it, no doubt. The Admiral Arrow. And that was the company I worked with. But I don't know.
I can honestly say I don't think I've ever heard of that. That was like a foreign language to myself.
Comment ça va, monsieur? Comment allez-vous? Mm, I don't know, man. I don't know anymore.
Hmm.
I quit talking to my ex-wife too. Told her where to go, finally.
No, okay.
Mm,
You sound happy for that.
it only took 31 years. Ah, shit.
You sound happy for that, sharing that news.
You can
Because
cause one relationship to ruin every relationship for the rest of your life. That's what I did. When it's over, it's over. I'm done with it. But I don't know. Steve. I don't. Full circle.
The public, me Wookie, me Captain Jack the Wookie. Him speak English, Spanish, and puppy dog. Yeah.
Oh, God.
But his best language is arse. Yeah, he loves talking arse.
One thing I was going to say to Mountain Man next time I met him, be happy with what you have.
Mm. Yeah.
Wish I was 53 in his position again. I know exactly what I try to do. But anyway. God. One thing I'm glad of, my parents didn't have to. They were gone before this. They lived through the first time of this after the First World War. Anyway, what are you going to do?
Well, clear the food. No matter all the freaking technologies and science and all the things that have been done, life still ain't no fucking easier nor clearer on Earth, is it?
No. So human
Well,
equation.
probably, in fact, they made it more complicated, more confusing.
Oh yeah, I remember this channel. Remember when they were burning the towers, 5G towers? And I went on a panel and they said to me, you've done this stuff. And I said, yeah, for over 50 years. Well, what do you think about these phones and all this? And I said, you're worried about the RF frequencies, aren't you? They said, yeah. I said, you take your phone, you take the SIM card out, you put it in the top drawer. You take the rest of the phone and put them in the bottom drawer and you don't use it. And they went, what?
Zero fucks given. Welcome.
Hello, my brother. How are you?
Down. You come to cheer Blackwatch up.
No, you can't cheer me up.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk some shit about some Americans.
Blackwatch gone quiet. What's the matter, Blackwatch?
How you doing, Black Watch? What's up, brother?
I'm about to get fucked without getting kissed or no chocolate for dinner. I don't know. I hope I'm
I must have came in late. What's going on with you? I must have missed something.
I was facing eviction, but apparently they're going to do repairs. Now this is it's how the hell did I get here?
So you're not getting evicted, right?
Not considered. They came in and took pictures, right? And that means they go into the arbitration to dissolve the lease. But then there's a thing today that they're going to come in tomorrow and do repairs. So that means the arbitrator said, do the repairs. You're not evicting them. I guess. I don't know.
What's the grounds for eviction?
In this case, repairs and renovations that can't be done with the tenant in the property.
Do you have an active lease or an active rental agreement?
That's what they were trying to get rid of.
No, they can't get rid of that. Where are you at?
Huh? Sorry,
Where are you at? What country are you in?
Canada. More
Oh, are they
specific.
allowed? Are they allowed to do that? Because here in America, they can't just evict you to do
Up to
repairs.
2021, they were allowed to do it. They closed a loophole in 2021. They have to prove it. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. There's a
Well,
couple.
that means if they put you out, they get to pay for your relocation, right?
That's to be disputed. It's an involved thing, tenant and landlord act that, like I was telling Steve, if I moved out of here, I moved back in next week, my rent would double plus utilities. What I have is everything included. I made sure of that before I moved, but I don't know.
Well, so as of right now, you're not being evicted.
Well, they're still taking rent out of my account, so they can't use that.
Then happy days, my brother. You're still golden right now.
Well, let's see what it's like.
I mean, don't they have to give you notice before they just put you out?
Well, what they do is they have to prove this case to an arbitrator, which is a part of the court. And if he or she allows it, then you're evicted. But it's winter time. They can't put you out in the winter. It's a very involved.
It's a long process.
Well, this is the only place I ever rented in my life. I had houses till now.
Well, you still got your heat. You still got a roof over your head, brother. Be happy.
Yeah.
I know the process of everything you're going through right now is not what you want to happen, but you still have that roof over your head, and you still have that heat. You're still blessed with that.
Oh yeah, like I knew when I signed the lease it would go wrong. That was 8 years ago. I knew from the property manager then. She threatened me 2 minutes after I signed the lease. And I told her, this isn't going to go well. You do realize that, what you just did. They fired her a few years ago. But it's all money, you know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah. But you know at the end of the day, man, you got to keep your head up. You got to stay positive. You can't let this process right here that has not come to fruition, it hasn't come to an end yet or a decision.
I've had
ruin your day, ruin your week.
I've had too many things go wrong in the last year. Too many.
Hey man, like I said, you still have a roof over your head, my brother. Be happy. It could be a lot worse. You could have been out today. I mean, here in America, there's tons of people facing eviction and tons of people getting kicked out without notice. And so it's kind of crazy. And I'm glad to hear that you aren't one of those people that have been kicked out. That you still have a roof over your head and you're still good to go.
I would not want to live in the States. I never wanted to live in the States, but now, especially now, I'm glad to be called Canadian. I really am.
There's worse places to be, man. It's don't let the media hype you up too much on what's going on here. We're still doing all right here. There's nothing going crazy over here. It is what it is over here.
Where are you?
I'm in Texas.
Texas. Oh boy, I have not had good luck with Texans.
No, you have no problem with me. I'm only half Texan.
I'm only being a little facetious.
I'm only half Texan.
No, I don't.
I'm only half American.
That's what I said to Z the other day, Steve. I said, "Don't worry about it. He's only half American." I don't know. We're all in it together. No matter how no matter how you look at it, we're all in the same boat. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, and the thing is don't let something like this get you down, man. Don't let it weigh on you too much. It is a sad situation, and it's a situation you're going through. You don't want to go through, but you're still doing all right, man. You're still blessed. You still woke up this morning. Still
Yeah.
got a roof and heating. So I mean, it's a good day, Black Watch.
Well, the thing about me and my life, other than my father, because my father was always there, he should have died in World War II. By all accounts, he should have died in Belgium. He didn't. But outside of him, I've never relied on anybody in my life, and now I'm relying on people, and that's crippling.
Yeah, and it can be a scary. It can be a scary thing when you don't. When you have to start relying on people.
Yeah.
But the thing is you got to have a little bit of trust and a little bit of faith.
Hmm.
Not everybody's out to get you, man.
I don't know. It's you know.
Like I said, there's a lot of people tonight, right now, that are a lot worse off than anyone on here.
Well, I've met a
There's some
lot.
people.
I've met a lot on YouTube, and it breaks my heart. And there's ones that are being helped that's frivolous to me.
Oh yeah, I
There's one.
mean,
There's one guy in. He's north of Detroit, and he never grew up. He's got to be 64, and he lives in a 1977 Dodge M four-wheel drive military truck,
oh wow,
and he needed tires in that. They gave him thousands of dollars, and yet there's single mothers who can't afford food and warm clothing. Made me
oh yeah.
made me sick. You know,
Well, and the thing is that even though you know what's going on and you see the truth of the matter and you see what's going on with people out there,
oh,
you also have to realize, man, there's only so much you can do within your power to help others. You
yeah, what,
can't help people that don't want to be helped, and you can't do anything about the people that are scamming. You just try not to give to them, and you're good to go.
maybe that's what I did wrong. I got involved with people. I got deeply involved with them, and that was wrong.
Well, and that's that. Some people have to live and learn, man. Some people have to, and it's not just you. It's not just anybody. And I'm not singling you out or trying to make you feel bad or any type of way about that.
I know
It's just one of those things that happens. Your good nature people take advantage of, and that's unfortunately it happens.
people are tagging me in chat. I can't read it, so you're wasting your time. I can't see it. But it's. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, exactly, Babette. There's people intense all over. I mean, here in Texas, we have tent cities and stuff where people are living under bridges, and I mean, the homeless problem's crazy. It's out of control. The people that want to have a home and want to live in public, that's a hard thing to see and a hard thing to go through.
I've never understood the American outlook on the military, and I still don't. There's 33,000 vets on the street. You know, I
Well,
think
you also have to attribute a lot of that to mental illness. There's a lot of unfortunately a lot of military people and a lot of mental illness that's not treated properly. So that's why you have some issues.
I don't get how do you say to a man, to a child of 18 or 20 years of age, we want at least 2 years out of your life before you get anything back from us. That doesn't make sense. If you're at war, that's different. But when you're not, I don't understand that. Conscription, whatever you want to call it, selective service, all that, doesn't make sense to me. It just, I don't know. But you know,
Hey, the best advice I can give you, my brother, seriously, is keep your head up. Count your blessings. You have a place to sleep tonight. You
oh,
have heat. And sometimes the only thing you can do, Black Watch, in all reality, is there's a saying. It's called ODAT, ODAAT, and that means one day at a time. And that's the only thing you can do is take it one day at a time. You start sitting up here planning for the future. You can't control the future. You cannot control tomorrow. You can't even control the next minute.
oh
The
no,
thing is you know what? You control only the things that you can control and accept the things you cannot control.
yeah.
And have the wisdom to know the difference. And you know, it's you live for today, man. Live for today. Live for the moment. And you know, like I said, you're blessed. You're you know you are going through a lot. There's a lot of people out there that are going through a lot too. And you know, I'm glad that you came on and said something and vented about it because that's important. We have to have that. And you know, sometimes we need to hear some things that we don't necessarily want to hear. Um, you're blessed, bro.
Oh, I know. There's always, we always do that. We always say, you know what? There's people worse off than ourselves, but sometimes that's not enough. It doesn't compensate. It doesn't give you what you need to get through it.
No, and it doesn't give you hope. But here's the thing: everybody is. You sit up here and look at a situation, and if you want to individualize situations, each situation is in the eye of the beholder. So, you know, your situation right now, you know, is horrible in your eyes. You don't like it. But in someone else's eyes, their situation's worse. So
Oh,
it's all
yeah,
perception. And I'm not saying that your situation's any less important than anybody else's. What
yeah.
I'm merely saying is that everybody's perception of things and priorities are totally different.
Mm. I just, I made bad judgments in the last three some odd years. I reached out and I let people in that I should not have.
Well, and that's the thing, man. You know, we're only human. At some time in everybody's lives, literally in everyone's lives, we all make bad judgment calls. We
Mm.
all make decisions that we wish we could go back and change. That's life. I mean, if we were not human, then we would be perfect. You know, to be human is to err, is to have errors. And we have to learn sometimes by our errors. In fact, that's the way that we learn the most.
Mm.
You know, it's from our mistakes and from what we've gone through.
Yeah, but you get to an age where you're supposed to know this stuff, right? That's where I was at. I'm not exactly a spring chicken.
No, but it's never too late, Black Watch. It's
Mm.
never too late. Because if you give up now and say you can't change now or you can't go back and do something now, you're limiting yourself. Don't limit yourself. Age isn't anything but a number. It's never too late.
I am limited. I'm not well. That's not going away.
I mean, I had a grandmother, man. She was 86 years old and she went back to school for her doctorate at 86 to become a psychiatrist.
Mm.
Imagine that. 86 years old.
Oh, I'm dealing with some of them. Believe me, the people I've dealt with, you know, where they. A woman said to me about 5 years ago, "You see all those lights? That was StreamYards." She says, "There's real people behind there." And oh, God, was there real people?
Yeah.
You know,
You
it's
got to you got to see positive, Black Watch. And I can't stress that enough, man. You can literally enter the darkest holes
oh,
of your mind, of your soul, if you focus on the negative. You got to focus on the positive and what you have and what you're blessed with.
I know that it's just everything all at once.
That's usually how it comes.
It would have
I
been
mean,
better if somebody did a StreamYard, whatever. I talked to them, and they said, "You know what? You fucked up. You pissed me off, and I'm done." They all just walked away. There was never that. There's not any closure to it. And
Is
that
is
wonder why you even bothered.
is the closure important to you?
I don't know.
Do you have to have the closure? No, it's a genuine question. Are you literally at the point to where you have to have closure to be happy?
Well, there's a woman that I think I helped, and she's in the same boat. She did a live, and I'm thinking, all the women are saying, "Oh, poor you," and I thought to myself, "You're missing what's happened. Clearly, what's happened." So I sent her an email about 10 months ago, and I said, "I think I can help you." And what I thought was so was so. And now she's just turned away and gone back to whatever she was comfortable with. So why did I bother?
Because you would never know if you didn't try.
Oh, I know that.
How do you ever know you're going to succeed at something if you don't try? So
No,
by
I know what you're
that's
saying.
what I'm saying. If you genuinely tried to help this person, okay, and let's say you went out and tried helping them, okay, and they were receptive to your help, and then all of a sudden regressed and went back to what they were doing before, you've done all you could.
Yeah, I know that.
There's no, you can't change a person's mind. You can't change a person's heart or the direction they're going. All you can do is show them the path. All you can do is lead them to the water. You can't make them drink the water. So
No,
if you lead them to water and they turn away from the water, that's not your issue anymore.
yeah.
You've done what you came to do. You did what you could, and that's it.
Mm, I knew better.
But you still had a good enough heart to try to lead this person to water. You can't make them drink.
Well, that's exactly what I listened to her. I never put anything out. I listened. And at the end of it, I said, not, well, it's ended now. I said, you're going to go back to what you are comfortable with. So why did you say what you said?
But don't let this burden you, my brother. Don't let this burden you. You're carrying a weight around on your shoulders about this.
Um,
If you need closure, reach out to her and talk to her about it. It's perfectly okay to. And if you reach out to her and she doesn't want to give you closure, that's fine too. At least you tried. You don't know until you try.
I don't know. It's all,
You got to stay positive, Black Watch. Like I can't stress that enough, man. You could sit here and think about what could have, what should have, what might have been, or you can live for today and move forward. And if you need that closure, get that closure.
it's just that I've been blindsided so many times. And this is
That's life, man.
oh, I
That's
know.
life. You realize how many times I've been blindsided? I've been homeless twice.
Yeah,
I've had everything, and then I've had nothing overnight. I mean, literally, I have been homeless twice in my life where I've lost everything, where I had to sit up here and give up everything, cars, house, everything, and had to start from the bottom. And everything happened at once. I lost my job. I lost my house. I lost my car. I went to jail. It was all back. Man, it seemed like I had a mark on me that literally anything that could happen, boom, it was happening to me. If it was negative, boom, it was happening to me.
I know.
You,
I'm
you got to, but if you focus on that, that's all you're going to see. You know what's funny is if you're driving around, you ever drive around or stand outside and you say, oh my gosh, I've seen this exact same car multiple times today. You know why that is? Because
don't,
in your mind, you see that car, you focus on that car. Now you're looking for that car. So that's the only thing you see.
yeah.
And you're missing everything else around it. If you stare at something with laser focus, you miss everything that's going on around you.
When I look at things I should not have put out, I should have just got selfish and walked away. But I'd be alone. I haven't talked to my sister in years. That's no surprise. But do you rely on them? I don't know.
Well, again, that's all you can do, man. All you can do is all you can do. And you know what? All you can try to do is be a better person for yourself and be a better person moving forward. And all this hardship and all this thing, this too shall pass. These are just hurdles in life, and either you get taken down by the hurdle and stay where you're at and succumb to it and say, okay, this is my life, I'm just destined for this, or you jump the hurdle and you keep on going. But you better believe as soon as you jump that hurdle, things will be going good, the grass will be green, and then all of a sudden another hurdle.
I mean, I don't know about, we could get really into that. Uh, for example, okay, I'll give you an instance. Exactly what you said outside of jail. The marriage went. I had it. I told her, you use this card, I'm gone. So I left the house. I paid cash for the house because I put an extension on a house for $3,700 and I got 33,000 more. So everything went right. And I walked out of where I was and there was a car on the street. And normally that doesn't happen, but there's a young lady in it with a jeans and a blouse. And I thought to myself, you're a process server. All she was going to get back was her name. And I thought to myself, that's fine. I'm done. I'm going to get selfish. I'm going to do for me. I don't have children. I don't have grandchildren. I'm going to do for me. But the one thing I say when you think to yourself, I'm going to learn from this, I'm going to take it on with me, right? That thought. Do you not consider that you have forever to do that? And what happens when you're faced with the same thing and you don't have that time? You don't have those years, those days, those decades. You don't have anything to learn or take forward because it's all in the rearview mirror. You see?
In your mind, that's in the rearview mirror. Nothing's in the rearview mirror unless you allow it to be. The past is the past. You can create new in the future. You can create a new background.
Depends on your age and circumstance.
Age is nothing but a number, my friend. You can literally do whatever you want to do, regardless of age. If you let age stop you, man, that's crazy. Don't let age stop you.
I don't know. I just, too much taking. Nobody gave. It's a long, long story. My job was suspicion. My job was security on mainframes, multiple mainframes. I should have been suspicious. I should not have let people in. But I did. And that's on me.
So basically, with you saying that, you say that every single person that you let in was a mistake. That you have regrets about that not one person benefited you from coming into your life and being a part of your life. By you letting that person in, you have literally had nothing but negative experiences.
As I said in the last 5, 8 years, yes, nothing but negativity.
Not one person has touched you in a positive way.
That's the problem. An ex-friend of mine who is now ex said to me, and obviously because I was ranting, I was hurt, said to me, you know why you're doing this? And I knew why, because they touched your life. That's the problem. There's always a time to be selfish. That was my time. I don't know.
Yes, but you had a positive experience with at least some of these people, bro. You had to have.
I've had a lot of good things in my life. I've had a lot of positivity. You know, just some of it they could have done different. You know what I mean? They could have, and I think I was right. I think I was right. They just could have ended it differently.
Yeah, but you can't control how they end it.
No,
I mean, that's something again that's beyond your control. You can't do anything about that. There's literally not one thing you can do to change that.
oh, I know that. I should have known that.
But
I just,
if that's how they want to get their background, if that's how they want to get their closure, that's on them. That's not on you.
oh, I know that. It's just, I just need to get a break from this.
Then take a break. It's on you. It's on you what defines you.
Mm,
It's on you how you take things, how you look at things, how you accept things. You can sit here and look at a glass and say, okay, that's half empty or it's half full. It's basically the same damn thing. It's just two different variations. Are you going to look at something with a positive outlook on it and say, okay, yeah, I've been screwed over. There's been a lot of shit that's happened to me, but you know what? There has to be a positive, and look for the positive in it. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Mom Life. How are you? Holy crap, long time no see.
it's just, I don't understand them by the life of me.
Man, hey, you don't have to. You don't have to understand them. You don't even have to accept them. That's the beauty of it. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
There's a
You're
thing.
not you're not obligated. You know what I'm saying?
Who is that? I keep forgetting the name. The American, he's long gone. He did, If I Were the Devil. Who's that narrator?
Oh, Mom Life's not gonna say hi. Hi, Mom Life. How are you?
Who's the American guy that does the If I Was the Devil?
Oh man,
Paul
don't get
Harvey. Paul Harvey.
okay.
I've read this friend of mine, which he's all wrapped up in the Trump thing. You know what I mean? He's a fanatic now. I can't handle him anymore. So he still got me as a managing mod. I'm going to tell him get rid of it. I'm done. But he did one of Paul Harvey. He says, I'm going to play this for you. And
Wait, so let me get this straight, just so I can hone in and not to interrupt you on what you're saying. Just pause what you're saying. You're going to tell this guy to get you off a mod because he's on about Trump in a country that he has no influence in. That nothing's going to happen.
he's become a fanatic on this thing.
Man, you get fanatics all over the place. You just sit up here and take them with a grain of salt. I
Yeah,
mean, you get people happy about Jesus. You get people happy about the devil. You get people happy about crack. I mean, man, there's all sorts of freaking things people get fanatical about.
well, it's
I
just
mean, okay, look at Y2K. Y2K, everyone went crazy. Everyone was fanatical about it. They were nuts. They thought the world was going to end. Computers aren't rolling over. It's all over. Look at where we're at, man. It's 2025. Nothing happened.
I went through that. I knew nothing would happen because I dealt with it for, I don't
I'm
know.
not.
I started electronic data processing. That's what it was called.
I'm
September
not Steve.
1969. I've been around computers all my life, it seems.
Wow. Steve's asleep. This is Zero.
Yeah, I know. Steve usually goes to sleep and he never gives the host over. I know what you're saying, but believe me, there comes a time when you got nothing left. And the worst part of it is when it's time. Time is the essence of everything. Did I lose you as well?
No, I'm here.
That's the thing. When you realize you've run out of time,
Time don't bother me, man. I could have one more minute and be perfectly happy. I'm not worried about time. You're not guaranteed another minute. So you know what? You live life to the fullest the way you can right now. I'm not worried about when I'm gonna expire, when I'm gonna go. I don't, dude. I could walk across the street and get hit by a car. Who knows? But if you sit here and worry about that, then you're focused on that.
No, I know.
That will define you. I don't define my life that way. I literally live right now, minute for minute. That's all I can do. You know what? It was a shitty day. Today sucked. I'm cooking steak right now. I'm chilling. You know, no big worries. You know, I'm sitting here cooking dinner and relaxing on it. I'm having me a drink, chilling. You know what? That's minute for minute. You know, today was a crappy day. Now I could let it ruin my entire night. But am I going to? Hell no. For what?
Yeah.
You know, the day's over. The past is in the past. I can't change what happened today. All I can say is, hey, you know what? Thank God it's over. I got my whiskey. I got my food. I'm good to go right now.
Well, I know what you're saying. I've had those days. I've had those years. Have you ever gone against a wall and crouched down with your knees up, put your hands in your knees and your head in your hands and say, I'm done?
Yeah.
But tomorrow's another day.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
have any more of them. I don't have any more of them.
You do. You do. You just can't see past what's going on. Because basically your room is filling up. Your room is filling with water. And that's the thing. All you have to do is keep swimming. Now if you give up, that's fine. If you give up, then you drown. And you succumb to it and you accept what's going on. Or you can keep swimming.
God,
It's
later,
survival, brother.
later tonight, I'll get the feeling of what you're saying. But right now, God.
Seriously, brother. Take a step back, take a deep breath, and realize it could be a hell of a lot worse than what it is right now.
I have a thought that most don't agree with. But in Canada, that's the law. And yet the conservatives fought the liberals on it till there's no teeth in that law. You don't have a say in being born. You have very little say in how you live. Really, you should have a say in how you die.
So let me ask you, did you have a saying on how you came into the world?
That's what I'm saying. You don't.
Yeah. So you don't have a saying how you go out.
Oh, yes, you do here. But then that's up to other people. I don't know. I watched a man who should have died die in 1977. And I thought to myself, if I don't change my life, that's going to be me. Guess what? It's me. I never succeeded. But anyway, it's
Well, here's the thing. You know, to be perfectly honest, like I said, we've all been through things. I was young and stupid once, and I decided that I was going to take too much of a substance, and I overdosed.
yeah,
I was given a 10% chance to live through the night. My parents were called to come and say goodbye to me. There was nothing they could do for me. It was over.
yeah.
But yet here I stand. So I take that as the fact that, you know what, I survived for a purpose. I survived for a reason. Now, what that reason is, I may not ever know. But here's the thing. If I just succumb to it and go back to doing what I was doing, then I break my second chance. I give my second chance over. You only get so many chances. So, like I said, brother, stay positive.
My ex-wife has been in a place for 2 years. She's dying. I thought I'd avoid that, right? It's the system. Like I said, it's been around since the 60s. Everybody was against the system. anti-establishment, go against the system. And here we are again, 50 some odd years later, fighting the same system.
And you're thinking you're going to beat a system?
No, you're not. That's a problem.
Well,
I thought they made.
but you don't focus on the system. You just focus on going day by day.
I don't know. I need help, and there isn't any. And that's a hard thing.
There's help. There's help. If you truly want help, there are resources for you to get that.
I don't know. I don't.
You have to want it bad enough to look for it. There are plenty of resources for you to get help if you truly want help.
Oh, I went through that too. It was ridiculous. I don't know, man. I don't. It's all on me.
Like I said, man, I'm not a counselor. I'm not anything like that. And if help is what you need, then you should seek help. If you're saying that you really need help, there are plenty of resources out there. I'm sure we could have somebody in the chat pull up all sorts of resources right now and post links in the chat for Canadian resources that can help you.
I was 19. Do you know much about computers? Do you know much about the evolution of it?
Yes.
There was sales refunds and payments in a retail thing. It was really Simpson Sears, but anyway. And they were Germans, right? The assistant manager, Germans. They were. And there's a controller, right? And he cleared it. So my section heads would say, put this together and put it in the computer room. So I'm putting it on afternoons, right? The assistant manager always stayed late. So did the controller. The controller came to me, Dieter, and he says, stop doing that. Stop it. I said, I'm 40 some odd trays in of cards. Now, this guy told me to put it together. You cleared it earlier that day. So he went to the assistant manager and he came out to me and I thought, I know what's going on. Stop it. So I says, look, this is like the Army, right? My commanding officer, if you will, said to me, do this. He said, who am I? I said, your assistant manager. Are we going to play this game? I'll stop doing it. He went in the back and talked to the guy, and he comes back and he says, you know what? I know what you're saying. It doesn't work that way. To this day, I proved that sometimes it does work that way. I've kept that with me for over 50 years, 55 years of my life. And you know what? Sometimes it does work that way. You don't have a choice. It's a long, long road. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow will go better. I don't know.
Yeah, seriously, man. Hey, step back, relax, take a deep breath. Everything will be all right. I promise you. And if you feel the need that you need to get help, to be honest, please do reach out to somebody and get help. If you truly feel that way, you're seriously, talk to somebody. There's plenty of resources out there in Canada that you can get help with, that you can call and talk to.
I've been through that system many times since 1981. I know about it. And
but it would not hurt to do it again.
I don't know. It's a long, long story. It's not just depression on a given time. I don't have the time. I wasted it. I wasted it on people that in the end didn't want the help. They didn't want the ear. They were happy where they were, and I should have left them there. Sometimes in life, you got to learn when to walk away. But maybe I got something out of it. Maybe it's a long story. Some of the people in here know it. It's all on
Try to
me.
keep your head up, man.
I've done that so many times in my life. I'm tired of it. My father-in-law lost his wife to septic. I've been divorced 31 years. And he smoked. And when I was dating on and off, I thought to myself, I keep this up, I'm going to be like him. His wife went, and then his adopted son called the ambulance. He died. A very valid Victorian doctor brought him back 8 times to be on machines till they shut it off. And I thought, I can't do that. If that ever happened to me, I can't do that. Not right. No, guess what? Sometimes we're shown things to make changes while we still can. I couldn't do it. I quit for 10 and 11 months. I went over 200 pounds. I got sucked right back into it. Anyway, my life. But anyway. Oh, God. Anyway. However, I brought everybody down, but I can't help it. This was just Christ. You know, if the bloody management had listened to me through the years, I wouldn't be in this position. They would have fixed things before it got to this point. They didn't. Anyway, it is what it is. So how's Texas? I guess you're getting some cold weather or something.
No, not really, man. I mean, it's like in the 50s, 60s. It's not that cold here right now. We're supposed to get a cold front come through, but we'll see when that happens.
There's a guy that has a channel in Texas. There's a number of them. I was asked to leave because I stood up against somebody he had on panel. A guy that lives on a mountain in Arkansas, bloody hillbilly, who said something that I couldn't take. So if nothing else, I spoke my mind. For what? And that woman lives in Texas. What's the chances? But I hear what you're saying. What you've been through, I don't know. One thing I could never deal with is jail. The concept of going to jail. And I never did. I kept my life going in a certain direction to avoid all that. Because I couldn't stand being locked up. I appreciate what you're saying, though. I really do. May not sound like it, but I do.
Oh no, man. But and try to keep your head up. I'm, forgive me. I'm over here trying to cook dinner and everything at the same time. So
Well, I know for one thing, I've been lucky. I've had a good life. I had good parents. I had a good life. I have. I hate to play the old age card, but I think I got a few more years. Certainly not the experiences you've had, thank goodness.
you live and learn, man. You live and learn.
You know what that friend of me said to me one time? He said, have you ever thought, because he's been through hell. I mean, he has. And he's found God, you know what I mean? But he's not browbeating. And he said to me, did you ever consider that when you asked God for that, he gave it to you. He helped her, but you're not supposed to be with her. So I said, so I'm God's little warrior. So tell me, AC, the next time you're talking to God, tell him I'm tired. Send somebody else. It's a long story. But I never knew. I sent her an email and I said, I know you won't be back and I know why. I shouldn't have sent it. If I sent it, I should have said, I know you won't be back and I don't know why and I want to know why. She simply left almost a year ago. And anyway, whatever. I couldn't fathom going through what you went through up till now. You sound like you're about 40 to 50 years old. I don't know why you do, but you do.
Yeah, I'm close to 40, man.
I know. That's what I found. I said to people, not you, present company excluded. I said, you know what I found with the people I met? The 40 to 50-year-old white males who think they fucking know it all. And they know nothing.
Oh no, I don't know anything, man. Don't get that twisted.
No, clearly you're not. But the number of them out there is just
I have about as much intelligence as a box of rocks.
I don't know. We often
Mom can tell you that.
We often play this game, if we could go back and change something, what would we change? Would it really made a difference? Would it really have made a difference?
No, I wouldn't change anything. Why would I change anything? If let me put it this way: if I changed anything, I wouldn't be the man I am today. I have no regrets.
How does it go? Give me the serenity to know that which I cannot change and the wisdom to know which I can change and make
Yep.
that bullshit. You know how many pat answers there are to stuff? scriptures, little sayings, and you know what? They don't serve the cause. They're all bullshit. Which is why I'm banned on 20 some odd channels, because I said it. So many people stay quiet. I've stood for people, and that was a grievous error. When fools want to rush in, let them rush in.
Isn't that a movie?
Yeah. Fools rush in where wise men never go, but wise men never fall in love. So how are they to know? Yeah. I know a lot of songs. There's a song for everything. To be too many people.
You said there's a song for everything.
Yeah.
Find me a song about mom hating zero.
About
Ready, go.
About what?
Mom life 22 hating zero. Let's sing that song. I wish she was up here. She knows the words like by heart. It's just like that.
It's everybody's been through something. That's why there's so many songs. You know, why so many heartaches, breaks, all kinds of life. And yet at the end of it all, it doesn't give you any solace. I was given a chance in my 40s after my divorce. You talk about performance cars. I know more about cars than I could write a book about. And I couldn't find a job, right? My job, IBM got rid of tens of thousands of people worldwide in the 90s. It was gone. So I thought to myself, like my father said to me when I was 17, one day you'll get married and your primary job won't be enough. You have to do stuff under the table. So I went for two brothers that were racers, right? Drag racers. And I worked under the table. And one day we got a call at the shop. Shouldn't happen. One of our brothers died. And this guy wanted to get out. And I bought into it. I should not have done that. I should have gone looking for a woman, which I did a number of years later. Too late. Take the priorities in life. You're not meant to be alone. Don't be alone. It's a long, long story. It's a long, long road to which there is many a winding turn. No burden is he to get there. Why not share? Bloody fucking songs. You know, that woman I told you about, she's a big one for her. She should have died. She damn near killed herself. And she's convinced there's a reason she's still here. Apparently, the reason she's still here is not to change what's wrong with her life. It's a long, long story. You know something? If we had the Second Amendment here, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. Self-determination. Anyway. Hmm. But I applaud what you've done with your life. It's a good way to look at things. Yeah. If you're the type to be alone, you're unique. I just wish I knew what was going on with people. Whether that would make a difference, I don't know. I don't want to be like this tomorrow. I can't see chat at all. It's a blur.
Try to keep your head up, man. I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna eat real quick, but I'll still be in chat.
He won't let you up again. You know that.
That's
Steve,
okay, man.
Steve's
I'll go jump on bare bones or something. What's up, Brones?
I can't see to get there. But anyway, thanks for the conversation.
Hey, man, take care of yourself. Like I said, if you need help, man, reach out and get some. Seriously.
I can't see. That isn't enough blindness. But anyway, take care. So here we are again, Mrs. Magpie. Now it's me that's hurting. Anyway, is there another chat to go to? I can't see it. Oh, God. I can't see. What do you do when the lights go out? I I don't think I'll be back. Oh, God. I can't say. What do you do, Mrs. Magpie, when there's no place to go? Where do you go? I can't really see anything. Prepare for tomorrow, Mrs. Magpie, because tomorrow's just around the corner. And I can't see Chad. Yeah, well, he's asleep. Who is that? I can't see. Is that Babette? Oh, no, I don't know. I just wish tomorrow was a week away to prepare for this. You know what I mean? I can kind of read some of it. It's a long story. I've had vision things all my life, on and off. I'll tell you one thing, cataract surgery was wonderful. God, could I see. I could see things that I could never see before. People should not be afraid of cataract surgery. I had a real good surgeon. Is that Citizen Z? Hey! I don't know, see. You're a lucky man, Z. You're a lucky man. May not seem that, but you are a very lucky man. But I guess you know that. Yeah. I don't think Steve's going to wake up. Not again. He's done for the night. Stand chat. I can't see. I want to see what time it is. Bloody computers. 7:54. Oh, God. sleep. Hey Z, did you hear Broke trying to do Hero? He buggered the song all up. But he tried. That's what's important. How about that? Where have all the flowers gone? Oh, God. No chocolate cheesecake, Z. It's all gone. YouTube, not the best place to bury your soul. See, you should try chocolate ice cream with peanut butter in it. Do away with your cheesecake. It's good. Oh, God. Oh. I am too deep. Have I lost my mind? Won't you say so tonight? Can't see. Almost what? I can't. Can't read it. I can't see it. Oh, it's supposed to be this way. Almost your time, Babette. What, you gotta go? Mm. I can't, I can't say. Fuck my life. Maybe I should get out of here. Go face the darkness. Maybe I should go rest my eyes, rest my heart. I can't see chat at all. Maybe I should get out of here, let you guys go. I don't think I'm going to be back, people. I think this is it. There's nothing more. Oh, damn cigarettes. How many are still watching this? Can anybody see? Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Not to bleeding heart stories. I don't think I'm going to be back. Been fun. Good night, people. See you around. Maybe, maybe not.